fellows, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little or slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, and keep those sticks moving.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. They were backed up to start the drive. Had some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Hands it off on the counter. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll test the right side here. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's the second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the attempted trickery, backfires, and now it's fourth down. Coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now.
in punt formation to kick it away.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the runner takes off to his right. Tackle made after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Coming up, fourth down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It was a foot race, and he won it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
35, Alabama, 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Wide open, and he's still going. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. No problem. Knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The back's got it. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That pass is caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score Georgia 42, Alabama 10.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. That ball snagged for a completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Quick throw testing the middle. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Excellent field position here for the offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll get him down that time.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, you go to more reliable here. The fullback, he doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. Third down and goal, great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're
looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Tight end goes in motion. Got the first down, now looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Makes a quick grab.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Running back has it on the screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And you stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 42, Alabama 24.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Tide. This offense is still clicking. Quarterback flashing the speed and that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
That return backfires on him. Now our offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Dogs will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He flips it to the back across the middle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Okay, ready?
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Linebacker shifting around now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Alabama. Trying to come all the way back. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Coach deciding to go for two, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Wideouts now clustered. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
That's a design quarterback keeper. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Alabama now operating in the red zone. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big...
Touchdown, Crimson Tide, to take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
No problem with BAT right down there. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they heave it deep downfield. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Heading left after the handoff. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.